Hello there, Itra here. On the last episode, we almost had finished setting up the tea island. We set up the hibiscus tea petals, however, we were lacking in production on the actual tea infusers because we were running out of population. So we sent over some items for experimentation. Which items out of the old world items for housing increase or workforce will actually affect Enbesa populations? So we're going to need a town hall. So let's get that in here very quickly. Let's delete this here. And then town hall.
Has returned from its voyage.
There. Hopefully that isn't going to affect the range on that to certain areas. It has dropped it a little bit, but we have these items here. So the first one we'll have a look at is housing size. Housing size does not affect that. However, the working force books will. So we have the Malishings back to back for 50%. Then we have the Maleficent Manifesto for another 15. And that has the benefit of reducing riots and increasing happiness. See, now everyone's happy as hell over here. And we've got 450 odd extra people. That's going to go up even higher because we can actually downgrade a bunch of the elders. There we go. Now we have 523 people over here. So we can increase our tea production. Any Englishman will sure be happy, but not a normal Englishman. I'm not a major fan of regular tea. I enjoy it, but I probably drink more green tea than I do like regular black tea. Right, let's just draw that over here. Green tea is definitely an acquired taste, but once you do enjoy it, it has a lot of medicinal benefits to it. Let's have a look. Yeah, still not even touching the hibiscus petal. Right out loud. Bum bum ba da da dum bum bum. I wonder, can we fit another house in anywhere? Like there will do. Right. Shift S. Let's get these roads done here. Because we're going to need this transporting over pretty quickly. Delete this edge here. Then let's put a warehouse there and a warehouse here. Upgrade. Shift click to upgrade all those. We'll upgrade them all again. Right, that's them all upgraded as high as they will go. So we should have.
I'd hoped you'd see things from
Yeah.
outside.
We're gonna have more than enough tea coming over.
There's tea by the door if you want it.
What are we doing for tea? Because we've got tea coming over here. We're absolutely fine on the tea coming over.
We had to go
upgrade
to
that.
Paris.
Okay, we're up to 600 tons of storage here. Okay, good. Tea Island complete. So what quests do we have? We completed the Wahadessa. We now need to complete the Caduce. So let's have a look at what we need to do for Caduce. So we have the main line to find a line into, which is the tribulations of a grantless researcher. Which we need to go over there. Okay, find in Caduce, which, yeah, find a way into there. Probably gonna need more items, so we need to find the hibiscus tea. That is, find is what? Bland when floating, but delicious when sunk. Pirates' ships. No, that's Margaret's ships. So, hibiscus. Nope. We're looking for pink petals. Bags of hibiscus.
The hibiscus flower is the image of what we seek. Here in Kidusi and Itoni, knowledge nourishes us, that we may bloom in the eyes of the Lord.
Okay.
One must learn to see with the inner eye, the eye of the soul. Tell me, which of the buildings on our island is largest?
Which ones is the largest building? The library?
Yes, our library is vast, but is only the cloud-swathed summit. Look to the roots hidden beneath.
Okay. What about
He
here?
that ordered this tomb built dreamt of glory everlasting.
They're not the mausoleum.
Yet the tomb lies empty, and his name forgotten.
The giant mountain building.
Our temple is but a frail offspring of the mighty halls of the Elamais. Tall walls and ornate ceilings, but shallow roots.
In that case, we'll ask about the ruins.
Long ago, our library was a beacon of learnedness in a world of darkness. But the treacherous kings of Kashta burnt it all.
How dare they?
Now it is interred deep below our island. But to those who know, the high walls and pale altars live on all.
Okay.
Your understanding is starting to blossom. The time for admittance is at hand.
Nice. Okay, so we need to make...
Now to smuggle it out.
And you have the perfect timing of an absolute saint.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Not you. Okay, return to the high priestess.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Caducia Tony.
A fire
In
broke
nomine Oblivionis. What, we gone into friggin' Harry Potter here? You passed the first test, stranger, and discovered our symbol, the hibiscus. Scentless at first, yet delicious when submerged. Tell me, what did you make of it? One should seek knowledge to bloom. Hibiscus tea is the path to redemption. What do they think of it, that though? Seek knowledge to bloom. Path to redemption.
The fire has been vanquished.
Redemption. Poorly put. Observing, smelling, tasting the hibiscus taught us the beauty of virtue can be found within anything. If you nourish it with the water of knowledge like hibiscus, any of one of us can bloom in wisdom. If only one takes the time to observe, smell, taste what is the world has to offer. You passed the test of sight and discovered the hidden roots of Caducia Tony, the ruins of the old library. Now tell me, what do you make of it? There is an ancient history. More than ancient, stranger. Writing has been our sole occupation,
The people celebrate
our mission
your
for
leadership.
millennia. It is our duty and pride to be wardens and witness of history. Our millennial faith on unchallenged tradition of centuries. It takes devotion as students and scholars of that faith to understand the simplest tenets of wisdom stored here, keeping our minds and bodies free, free of the corruption and novelty, to better hear the
Imagine a drink
wisdoms.
capable of making Enbesa elders doze off in the sun before a service. Now that's a drink.
Okay, is everyone gonna... Are we finished interrupting me? Okay then. To better hear the words of... Hear the wisdom of the winds, jeez. As the spiritual labor of heart and mind, manual labor distracts from our holy mission. Something the Irenia of Katima has forgotten. They sow and craft, but in the process they forgot their duties to the people's soul. We will not share in such decrepitude. Your Lord would have us blend into his people, his united faith. This is a betrayal of all that we stand for. Until he decides to build his empire around the true ancestral faith of Enbesa and encourages Irenia to refocus on spiritual duties, there can be no harmony between us. Okay. The Iranian skills are essential for the empire to thrive. I believe you like hibiscus before bathing in the waters. There is always hope.
Loyalty to Lord Ketema does
What, you want to drown me in water?
but we will not join
Water.
him. He is too narrow in his faith, and I will not see Kedusi's legacy forgotten. You show yourself to be worthy of trust. Lift now the veil and enter our famed library.
Okay, read the books.
Resourceful, aren't you? Very well, let's get to it. All great nations spring from a golden age, a time of splendor and legend. The books are over there.
Okay. The day in life of a priest. The priest of Caduce follows the strict rules and ritual of every odd given day. Ablutions. Okay. All ablutions to be performed but in the holy pool. Time between ablutions can be spent in the village. Labor and crafting are prohibited. Only the followers of the true faith of Enbesa may live within the community. Any ordained priest can wear the traditional tattoo of Caduce on their face and wrist. New recruits shall show their naked wrist to prove their identity. Okay, so we need to show our
A
naked
fire
wrist.
broke
Let's see if we can remember that.
out. A fire broke out.
Cheers. We've already done that one, right? Foundation of Enbesa. And as they rode the waves seeking the promised land, the queen bid
Fire has
the
been
gods
quenched.
calm the raging storm. And so the gods did comply. And the waves rose higher than mountains on either side of the ship. Yet the waters before us were calm and clear. And ahead lay the golden plains of Enbesa. So the queen did lead her people through the sea, where leviathans roam and build a mighty city there. And in that city she raised a temple to her lost husband Salami, not the meat, and those who stayed with him inside Amidos, beyond the confines of the world. Okay. Okay. Go for Death by Meerkats. Oh god, that sounds like one of my RimWorld playthroughs. Death by boulder falling on the mountain path. Death by falling off the mountain path. Ooh. Italian. Death by severe sword injuries. Belongings an old spear entrusted to Ogdode. Year 24. Death by drowning in a canic of sweet wine. Heresy is that the powerful would not survive in their domination. In the Golden Age, Suryat burnt down the whole of Enbesa, his very country in a rage of madness. He branded Caduce outlaws and heretics and tortured anyone who would not renounce the true faith. Many died. But the true meaning of heresy is a lie to the soul, and any physical representation of divinity can only be a lie as divinity transcends what the servants can see. Thus, idolatry is heresy.
I hope there'd be more, but these are all the books we have. Hardly enough for a full chapter.
The 8 senses.
Fellow scholar of the Golden Age. There is much we could discuss.
I'm trying to read. Senses: touch, sight, taste, smell, hearing, wisdom, emotion, instinct, dip, duck, dive, dodge, and dip. These are the rules of dodgeball. If something expresses itself through each of them, then it must be divine. What's this? On troglodyte architecture. The tradition of carving homes into the very rock of the mountain seems to have originated in San Amados, but the people of Enbesa gave up this architecture as soon as they settled in the promised land, for mountains were scarce. This is Anno, they're everywhere. Following the depredations of the Sun King Suya on Caduce, however, the burning of the library and contained, oh my god, and all it contained, and of many priests' home, Caduce Attorney resumed the practice of rock dwelling, building their temples within the living rock of the island. So it could be indestructible. Yeah, that's definitely a RimWorld playthrough. Right, so things that should not have been forgotten. Unfortunately, I have a terrible short-term memory. So, the Golden Age ended in the cruelty and bloodshed of Suya. That much is well known, but the foundations are unclear. Few sources have survived the ravages of the time, even in this place of learning. There are barely even any mentions of the early years of Enbesa outside the book you found. What did you glean from it? Legends and fables of Queen Shaba's journey from Amados. Yep. Enbesa's first days could be the day where it entered on the shores. Myth or history? I can't remember what the books just said. Myth or history? Do the scribe who carved these lines carefully know of the source lost to us today? The Emperor's city was built on the ruins of Enbesa's first capital. Was it? Perhaps the ruins of the library are on this island. Precisely. There are the things and lands here that have lain untouched for millennia, while war and faithlessness laid waste to the outer worlds of Tamborim and Wahadasa. Our prosperity and renown of our scholars and faith have done much to let Caduce survive unchanged. Nowhere other than Caduce Tony will you find land untouched by greedy or violent hands of countless centuries. If evidence of Zoria's time is to be found, it will be on the ground on which we stand, where the Mad King's inquisitors burned the old library 2 millennia ago.
History becomes legend, legend myth, and even myth is half forgotten. But why not dig up the old library? There must be traces to be found.
Quite right. Archaeology is the queen of all disciplines. Go, dig, dust, douse. The evidence should be enough to complete this first fragment.
Dodgeball again. Quick, dodge the spanner.
You are accustomed to such undertakings. Gather a crew and supplies, and we will support you.
If you can dodge a spanner, you can dodge a dodgeball.
Beware the sweet words of the priests of Caduce. They are cannier than they seem, and would see their faith vindicated rather than bound.
Right. Recruit a group of workers on another island. we could go from this island, I guess. We'll get the recruits from Wahadessa. They love us for what we did to their island. Right, here comes the ship.
Hold the crane.
Oh, did I died? Bum, 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 bum.
Dealing with you could be a lottery.
Yeah, he's still happy. Somehow my reputation's going up with Anno and I'm not doing absolutely anything. So I don't understand that.
What brings you? Resources are thin. Any help you could send would be appreciated.
Oh,
We cannot accommodate so many. We shall need temporary quarters for these workers.
where do we want to go on this?
The people
I
celebrate.
don't think it really
your
matters.
leadership.
Maybe we go with... I don't think it really matters. They're both going to lead to the same outcome anyway, so... We're probably going to have to... Let's just take the actual meet over.
Room to maneuver.
A meet and greet. I mean, everyone's happy as Larry over here now that they've got the tea. God, they are absolutely loving life with tea.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Holy schnapples. Right,
Only are reporting in.
right, we're gonna put that into that ship, so
Oh, the
we've got
crane.
the most amount of movement speed as possible. So we need 10 tons of it. If I can find it. There we go. Right, drop that off here, please.
Bring her around.
Bringing it around. Yeah, that's definitely quicker. The Great Eastern is a bit quicker, but this is still no slouch.
On our way.
Traffic parking, though.
So, Snake Eyes, is that how it is?
This would certainly help. An oath given is an oath due. Our workers have boarded your ship. May your search prove fruitful.
Okay, we also need wood and bricks going over. Okay, maybe we need to take that now. Wood. Hold on. Bricky bricks. Right, drop that off over here.
Hurry about.
Let's get a wiggle on.
The
Right,
strike has ended.
good.
Begin the turn.
Right, bring that over here. You can just chill here while we wait for the ship to turn up with the construction materials for the housing.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Right, can you drop that off, please?
Now for the small contribution to the Lord's plans.
There we
Bring
go.
her around.
Drop these guys off.
Back already? The excavators
I was
are
hiding
here,
around the
in
corner.
fact. That will have to do for the task at hand.
Yeah.
At last, the excavation can commence. Lord, look favorably upon us.
Nice. We'll just have to wait a few more minutes for that to actually get done. So in that time, let's have a quick look over here at what
If this is
else
to
they
be
need.
our allotted part, so be it.
Yeah, ceramics is another item they are going to need. So is tapestries. I mean, technically, we could start to bring over spectacles to cheer them up, but they're not bad. Ceramics, we would need to set up an island for indigo for that, because the ceramics is clay, which we have, and also indigo.
You said we could come to you, right?
Whoa, hold on, no, get over here, please. Select Blanco where I could see how we can assist him.
It is lonely work, excavation.
Take a picture of the
And I miss
Kazaa.
my home. But a picture of the Kazaa of Wahadesha would help greatly.
There you go, mate.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum dum, da-da-dum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right, how long until we've got that up and running? A couple of minutes out, right? There's another quest over there, and I'm not sure what it is. It's just a generic one by the looks of it. We also have a quest over here. What's this?
Just like me, they like to go gallivanting off.
Catch the
Oh,
runaway goats. Are they
wonderful.
singing? They're blue glowing ones. They're slippery. Jeez.
It's more than I ever thought we could hope.
Oh my god, it's a chameleon. Come on, chameleon. And we have another quest over here.
People fall ill while you fritter on your forehead. The matter is in your hands.
Build a hospital. Okay.
The Irenia trust you more.
Oh, not
You
bad.
take care of such things, rather than waste time on
Won't
them.
ever use it, but not bad. I mean, if I had another one of the hammers, we could increase working force over here with the town hall. We need Maleficent's Manifesto, I think.
Mine by right anyway.
We'll craft another cargo ship. Put that as priority.
Don't tell me I've missed another appointment.
Oh. Yeah, because we've got that ship. The freaking hell are you parked over there for?
Pumping smoke, Admiral.
Pumping smoke. Yeah, we've got that oil
Ready for
cargo ship
action.
here. Let's just drop that off here. Yeah, that's going to be a minute out. Not too fussed about that. I mean, we could do some cheeky little upgrades. Like that could be upgraded, but that's not really going to help.
Drowned.
62. That
Rhubarb.
could upgrade. Still doesn't help.
We can't shut the storage door.
Yeah, we'll upgrade that one then. 30. That's 60. That's a 60. That's a 62. Yeah, that's that's a 29. That's not in range.
I seesaw
Between have and have not. So that's a 30. That's a 30. That's a 64. That's a 30. Right, we'll upgrade that one. It's 120. It's still not good enough.
Battle cruiser ready.
I mean, it's not bad.
Ready for
Right, we'll
action.
sail you over to Archibald's, and we'll see if we can quickly find some of those items.
The laborers strike a hard surface. Fragments of lost history at last.
They've hit a hard surface. It's called your heart. Whee! Sorry. Right. We'll do that excavation
Battle path set.
soon.
Pure pleasure.
So we're looking for a 260 item. Even a 190 would be okay. Have we got trade price reductions here? Yeah, he's got trade prices. Oh god, that's going to get confusing. Oh god, what's the price then?
Her Majesty rarely needs guidance. A little here and there. I think she simply likes to have my company.
I mean, we could do that book. We've got a load
You're
of...
flourishing.
Yeah, we'll take that.
New orders.
Unless we actually have one of the books over there already. We don't. So, yeah, we're going to have to trade that. However, we will do that and complete the dig
Hold the crane.
on the next episode. I'll catch you on the next one.